We are the Anti-Starving Artist by Launching Creative. Today we have Aaron Marino, creator of Alpha M, as seen on Shark Tank. Guys, I have Aaron Marino with me today. He's here to answer a really quick question. Aaron, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much, Nick, for having me. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too, and you're very welcome. So Aaron, let's say someone came up to you and just said, Aaron, this idea of being a creative professional, that's kind of ridiculous. You know, you'll always have that as a hobby, but you know what? It's time to go out and get a real job. What would you say to them?
I would say that I understand where they're coming from. I think that a lot of times people that are creative, the perception is that they don't have a good business sense. And I do feel that they're right in the sense you've got to have something of substance in order, in effect, a business direction. And to have a little bit more than just a creative mind. Being creative, the world is full of creative people, but there are a lot of, you've heard the term starving artists. They're creative, but they don't have the business sense. And so what I would encourage people that are creative is to actually develop a methodical structure to how they're actually going to go about taking their passion, taking their creativity, and actually building it into a career. For people that do say, you know, oh, you've got to get a desk job. That's what my wife said to me about 6 years ago. And, you know, it's something where if you believe in yourself and you can sit down and systematically figure out a way to get from point A to point B, how to actually develop a business around this creative genius that we all have to some extent, others, some more than others. I say that there's absolutely no way that you can't create a business from your passion and what you're good at. I do think, though, that being said, that it's important to do it in a smart way. You may want to be a writer. You may want to be a freelance writer or an artist. Don't quit your job and just decide, hey, I'm going to do this for a living. All right? It's a good thing to actually, you know, start on the side, figure out how you're actually going to make it into a legitimate, sustainable business. And then when the time is right, then systematically, you know, remove yourself from your other employment. But, you know, people that just jump in and say, I'm doing it, you know, that is something that is a little bit scary. And you want to be smart about how you actually go about, you know, creating your future and your dream and your vision.
Wow. I think that's an amazing answer. And oh my gosh, talk about just relevant stuff. So much of what you just said we cover on our podcast and our blog, so that's awesome. And for those of you who are watching, if you like what you've just heard, we actually have an entire podcast interview with Aaron, and it's really good stuff. So just check it out at launchingcreative.com/Aaron Marino, and we'll see you there.